Hey guys, and welcome to, as you can see, Star Wars Battlefront. Sadly, I'm not that big yet to be able to record it directly from when I played it at EGX, even though at EGX I was quite bad. But of course, guys, as everyone knows, there's the beta going on at the moment, which is free to download on the PS4, Xbox One, and of course the Master Race, which is PC, which is what I'm playing it on. And personally, guys, this is the first game as an FPS that I've ever played on my new monitor. And all I could say, guys, is no matter what, it was amazing because I don't even have VSync on anymore because I can trust it that this monitor will not tear because it only draws what? The GPU output. So basically that means no screen tearing for life. Touch wood. Unless it breaks. But, yeah. But this is just, I don't know, my mind's blown by how much I actually like Star Wars Battlefront. Because when I was talking to months ago about my mate, he's like, oh yeah, you're going to do this and this. And I was like, nah, that sounds shit. It's like, yeah. It's not shit, it's actually a good game. And actually, after I played it on EGX, I thought, yeah, it's good. It's a good concept because, naturally, because of how old Star Wars franchise is, of course, it's brought it out that it's always been a linear, boxed up, certain areas you can go, certain areas you can't go, whereas in this, guys, of course you've got open world maps, but to a certain extent, as you've seen from the start of it, where I nearly went out of the map, you've got that, which personally is understandable because at the end of the day, it means that, like, if you're playing survival mode or even online, you could just run away from the enemies and not bother getting killed and get a sniper out and do it that way, which personally, in my mind, as a very, very strong anti-camper, I hate that in games as I'm mainly a Call of Duty player and you get that quite a lot in Call of Duty. But my second opinion on Star Wars Battlefront, it seems to run a lot smoother on my PC. Maybe it's because I've got my new 144Hz BenQ XL whole shebang dog's bollocks monitor. I don't know, but personally, guys, you can consolers, people that play on consolers, don't know why I thought of that. I personally hate the idea of being stuck at 60 frames per second because sometimes, especially in Call of Duty, you need them extra frame rates so it's not as stuttery, because the problem with a 60 frames per second refresh rate, 60 Hz, they put it out for consoles even though it's 60 frames per second, it does lag sometimes, even on the Xbox. After I've been playing a couple of solid hours, more than likely it turns out and it will start lagging, stuttering, and personally, so far I haven't got that on my PC, but maybe that's because I haven't exactly played it. Oh no, I tell a lie, I actually did. Early part of this week I had a day off, which was, oh my god, was it? And I tell a lie, it was Tuesday night. I got in from work and I literally got on my PC at about 11:15. Of course, it's all GMT because I am British, even though I want to move to America. I would love that. It would be amazing. I just fell in love with a bunch of since I've come back. And I did not actually go to bed till about 4:45 in the morning. And I was up at like 8:30, 9 o'clock the day after. Why? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why the fuck I done it. But I thought, screw this, I've got a day off tomorrow. I haven't actually played computer games in a while on a serious session, so I thought, screw this, I'll play it. And off the top of my head, I honestly have fucking forgot. Oh yeah, tell a lie, I was going to say I forgot. but I was playing GTA 5, and my god, that game looks fantastic, runs really great on PC. I've not played it personally on a next-gen console, I've only played on PS3. But this is Star Wars, so I think it's more than likely to stop talking about other games. And they're what you call a jump troopers. I don't know where the hell they've come from. I'm not really an actual... And I kill myself. I don't know how the fuck I done that. I don't actually class myself as a massive Star Wars fan. But when I was younger, when I was playing and gaming on what I would class as the true gaming platform, which are like your N64s, your Super Nintendo Entertainment Systems and all that, Mario 64, man. Them were the days, and that's actually what got me fully into gaming, and that was one of the last games on the N64 that I actually owned that was called Star Wars, which was actually their, oh my god, like racing ones, but I think it was Jedi Racing or something like that. Star Wars Racing. I can't actually remember the name off the top of my head. And personally, I used to sit there for, easily on a Saturday morning, I could sit there for about 3 or 4 hours just playing that one game. And personally, coming with technology on everything from consoles to computers, and it's come on leaps and bounds, so the Star Wars franchise, I think nowadays, with like Battlefront, it's going to give it a bit more justice, because I think personally, because Star Wars, the last big release game for Star Wars I ever heard of was on PS, I think it was, and personally, I think that them consoles, of course, because we've got the new generation, which were next gen, our next gen, you know what I mean, they're actually able to give justice to the modern games and the modern gamer, because it makes it a lot more fluid for you to actually play, and the games actually, more than likely I would say, they play better. You've got more options you can play. Like with this, you've got a huge map to play over, and personally, this, I think, will help Star Wars, because it is one fantastic game, and it's still over a month away till release, and it's still this good. It is amazing that I've seen from, personally, the last one I played, as I said, was on the N64 to this. Of course, it's played a lot more fluid now, modern games, than they used to, but the only downside to modern games is they send patches out. They can actually get away with sending out a broken game. Whereas in the N64 days, you couldn't do that. Your internet was not quick enough. I can still remember I had that, and I had dial-up internet. I used to love it when we first got when we got at the top end of the dial-up. It's like, oh my god, it's so quick and hard. And nowadays, a lot of the youngsters that play games are like, oh my internet's so slow. I've got like 80 megabytes download a second, and I'm thinking of that. I used to struggle to get half a meg download. It was you'd be lucky if you got a couple of keg, really, where I was living, because we didn't have the best dial-up. But I think that's where Star Wars and all these big open world games are going to come in, is this generation, because the previous generation of the PS3, the Xbox 360, they were not actually able to open the full potential of what a game is capable of. Yeah, I understand with GTA, but I'm talking specifically for Star Wars. I think Star Wars is mostly better suited for a more powerful and a newer systems, because they trying to, from how I played it on PC, and I played it on Xbox, no, PS4, I played it on an EGX this year. It's amazing because it looks crisp and it plays fluid. But guys, as you can see, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Slap a like, share the video.